With the coronavirus been playing a lot of fear in the stock market, I can't help it but do further research on to see how the previous epidemic played a part in the stock market. Hi, my name is Kyle, the average prepper. I mean investor. In this video, we'll take a look at some historical data of the market performance during the time of epidemic. We will also be comparing the previous epidemic to the current coronavirus situation. And at the end of the video, I will give you my 2 cents about the current situation and how it may affect the stock market overall. So first, I'm going to give you guys all the data and research that I found related to this topic. I'm going to save my opinion until the very end because I wanted you guys to interpret the data and research by yourself without any influence from my personal opinion. I'm going to say that until the very end. So the first study that I found actually state that the best time to get in the market actually is when the World Health Organization declare a global emergency. Now this study is based off the previous World Health Emergency, which is SARS in 2003, bird flu in 2004, Ebola in 2014, and Zika virus in 2016. This study showed that the World Health Emergency announcement actually a lagging indicator, where the market is so smart that it's priced in all this data months ahead of time. By the time the World Health Emergency announcement, the stock is at the very bottom. It's kind of like in a situation of buy the rumor, sell the news. In this case, probably sell the rumor, buy the news. The next research I found compared the stock market price to the previous epidemic. It showed the performance 1 month into the epidemic, 3 months into the epidemic, and 6 months into the epidemic. Overall, it showed that the market may have a hiccup within the 1 month period, but overall 3 months and 6 months, the market seemed to have a positive gain. If you take a look at the chart, whenever there's the epidemic, it seemed like the stock market already bottoming out and gonna rebound from there. For example, if you take a look at SARS in 2003, swine flu in 2009, Zika virus in 2016. For the rest of the other epidemic, where the stock market already in the uptrend, it's gonna continue going uptrend. For example, the pneumonic pledge in 1994, dengue fever in September and sick, MERS in 2013, Ebola in 2014. The only one that I found where the epidemic happened and the stock market continued to decrease is the Ebola in October 2018. But for this, you cannot say it's caused by the Ebola in 2018 because during that time, the Fed actually raised interest rate. Also, during that time, there's China's trade war going on. So there's a lot of uncertainty. That is why the stock market decreased, I think. The next data I found is actually pretty interesting. It compared the stock market price to the H1N1 virus during 2001, how the number of patients going up as well as the stock market going up. If you take a look at this, you probably think that somebody tried to draw a supporting trend line. So based on all the previous epidemic, it showed that the stock market may have a short-term hiccup, but overall it's going to continue to go up regardless of the epidemic. So let's move on to the current situation of the coronavirus. On December 31st, US declared public health emergency and how they're going to quarantine China travelers. Throughout this announcement, they continuously mentioned something I do not like.
But I want to emphasize that the risk to the American public currently is low. The risk to the American public is low. At this time, to the American public is low.
We still have a low risk to the American public.
The risk of infection for Americans remains low. We are working to keep the risk low. The risk is low in the United States. The risk is low. As I've said, the risk here in the United States is quite low for any individual. The risk is low. The risk to Americans is low.
They had to mention that so many times, make my prepper sense tingling. So I decided to do some research on my own, and here are the first data that I found. We are so Hey, Top Sambong. Yeah, I just want to let you know I cannot hang out with you tomorrow, man. Oh, no, not because of that. I'm actually sick, and I do not want to get it to you, you know? Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, take care. The thing you gotta understand when you try to do research on your own is there are a lot of fears spreading throughout the internet. If you look carefully at the data, at the bottom, it actually shows that the circle side is 40Ks only. That means even when it covered this whole map right here, the most likely case is only 30,000. So it's not like it covered the whole China where it's like billions of people. This is about like 30,000, 20,000. Right now we only got 14,000 Ks. So yes, that's how much it covered. But yes, there's a lot of fear spreading. So you gotta be careful, watch out for the data that you bump into. It may try to spread fear, and yes. So what happened is China quarantined 11 million people in Wuhan, but it's actually more than that. It's around 50 million people because all the neighboring city also got quarantined as well. And before the quarantine happened, 5 million people escaped Wuhan because they do not want to get trapped in there. That means there's a higher chance for the virus to spread. Currently, there are 14,500 cases reported over more than 20 countries. And there are 304 deaths in China alone. And today is the first day one case reported death outside of China, which is in Philippines. Last year, China reported the slowest economic growth in a couple decades. With this happening where they had to quarantine more than 50 million people and there's no one on the street, can hurt a lot of businesses. Not only that, US and 7 other countries start to ban traveler coming from China to their country. That means the people who want to go to China is much likely to be decreased. China economy not going to be the only one who got hurt. There are 100 of US businesses conducted in China. The flight and travel industry overall can get hurt. There are more than 10,000 flights had canceled since the outbreak. Apple had closed all their stores in China until February 9. China is Apple's second largest consumer outside US. Starbucks can close more than 2,000 stores in China. That is half of their store in China, and it is its second biggest market beside the US. So yes, US economy can get hurt overall as well if this keeps dragging on. So this coming up Monday, February the 3rd, will be China's first trading day on the market. Now they plan to inject $178 billion into the market to produce liquidity. Now my thought on this will not be enough, because if you look at the market cap for Apple alone, it's already $1.35 trillion, where they're only injecting $178 billion. Now this may give an ease to investor, but I honestly do not think it will be enough to hold the Chinese market from crashing a little bit. Maybe a little bit pull back around 5% or more. So with all this business I'm seeing that got affected by this virus, overall can hurt their earning, and so I think there's well be a correction. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to tell you guys to try to time the market and sell you out your position and try to get back in later. I'm actually not trying to sell out my position either. I'm actually looking for a deal in the market to deploy the cash that I save up. Because the time of fear like this is actually the best time to look for a good company at the discounted price. That is all the information I have for you guys this week. Now, this video, we actually have 3 silver coin giveaway because the last 2 silver coin, nobody claim it. So make sure you gotta claim it. Comment in the next video that you know you want, because I actually want to give it back to somebody watching my video instead of reaching out to them. So make sure you comment to enter the contest and to receive the coin. I'm gonna click start now, but I'm gonna speed it up because I think it's gonna be a while since there are 3 silver coin giveaway. I'm gonna click start now. The first winner is JMac Investing Dividend Growth. The next winner is Unlearn Money Project. The last winner is Hidden Freedom Investing. So yes, that's the 3 winner. Make sure you guys reach out to me by comment in the next video. Thank you guys for watching until the end. If you guys can support me, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment below. My name is Kyle, your average investor, and you guys have a blessed day. I'm really sorry for the subscriber looking forward for the portfolio update. This video is not it, but I promise you the next video will be about the portfolio update. Don't worry about it. I'm still depositing $100 every single week into each portfolio. So yes, I'm still on track with that. Next video I will update you guys for sure. It's just been because I've been so busy. We've been updating our whole flooring from carpet to now vinyl plank floor, and that side as well, all vinyl right now, and that corner right there. And we tear down all the tile and all the carpet in every single room up here as well as a kitchen tile to make it all to vinyl planks. So yes, it's been a pretty busy week for me, and it's gonna be a busy week, couple of weeks, but I promise you next video is about portfolio update. I'm really sorry about that, and thank you guys for staying tuned this long. Sorry for your patience, and you guys have a great day.